Good evening, Brazil. This is Repórter Gabriel speaking. Welcome to the Jornal da Bola, your go-to source for everything related to the world of football.
And I am the reporter Amanda, and today we have a special edition dedicated to a history of the world's most beloved sport, football. We're going to dive into the past and discover how it all began, the facts, the history, and the impact football has on our society.
That's right, Mariana. So get ready because the journey starts now.
Football, as we know it today, has its roots in the 9th century in England. But did you know that ball games were played thousands of years ago?
That's right, Peter. In China, about 3000 before Christ, there were ball games called kuju, which involved kicking a little ball into a small net. Similar games were also played in Greece and Rome with the famous harpastone.
But it was in England in the mid-9th century that football began to take the shape we recognize today. Rules started to be standardized, and in 1863, the Football Association FA was founded in London, establishing the first official rules of the sport.
The FA was crucial to show people the difference between rugby and football, which were still very similar at the time. And this distinction was a key to football quickly spreading across Europe and the world.
Over the years, football has been the stage for unforgettable moments. Who doesn't remember Pele's 1000th goal, Maradona's Hand of God, or Brazil's 5th World Cup?
Exactly. These moments have gone down in sport history, and I remember these days as a symbols and passion of the unpredictable of football. And Brazil, of course, hold a special place in his history, with 5 World Cup titles and legendary players like Zico, Romário, Ronaldo, and more recently like Neymar Jr.
Moreover, football has been much more than just a game. It has become a tool for social transformation. Just remember the impact Pelé had not only in Santos, in Brazil, but worldwide, especially in the time that he played, breaking racial barriers and uniting nations.
Not to mention movements like Democracia Corintiana in the 1980s, which showed how football can be a means of expression and a fight for rights.
Football, it's not just a sport. It's a culture, an identity, and for many, it's a true religion. In various countries, like Brazil, it's a part of the national DNA.
Leticia, did you know how many places like the favelas of Rio de Janeiro or the outskirts of São Paulo, football is seen as one of the few possible paths of young people to escape vulnerable situations in their family and like this?
Yes, Caio, and this passion for football is also reflected in other areas, such as music, cinema, and even fashion. How many of us haven't sung some song that talks about football, hasn't watched a movie that has someone that is playing football, or worn our team's jersey like a second skin?
And so, we conclude our special edition on the history of football. We hope you enjoyed this journey through time and the impact his sports on our lives.
And remember, football is not just a game. It's a passion that unites, excites, and transforms people. Thank you for our company, and we will see you in the next edition of Jornal da Bola. Good night!
Good night, Brazil.